Okay, guys, trade recap of the day. I took 3 trades on GU. I'm not used to taking so much trades a day, but I saw numerous good setups. It resulted in 2 wins, 2 losses, and a win, and so an overall loss of 0.7%. So on GU, for there is a ton of things. On the weekly, we just tapped into this order block and reacted nicely from it. Since there is no clear fair value gap, I'm thinking that price may come to find this sell side liquidity right here. On the daily, price just swept liquidity, and so I was hoping for a retracement. So when I go back to the H4, I saw that price had left a huge fair value gap right here, and so this was my internal drawn liquidity. Yep. So I saw today before market open that there was two relative equal heights right here. Like they are like I think 3 pips away one from another. So it was looking too beautiful to be true. So I was hoping to get these highs swept. So before I got into charts, I saw that price swept liquidity down here, rallied up, retraced into this fair value gap, broke structure again, and so sorry, I was hoping to find a setup within this M15 fair value gap right here. So okay, what is that? I don't know. Okay, so I will just get rid of this. So this M15 fair value gap is just what we saw before. So once price tapped in it and did M1 break of structure, I decided to enter right from, I think it was M3, not M1. Yeah, like right from the M1 fair value gap right here. It's not a beautiful market, but yeah. And as we can see, I got stopped out. I put my stop loss, like I used the Fibonacci, and I think yeah, it was 110%. I got stopped out because price wanted to go back to this M15 order block, or maybe it's more clean in M5. No, yeah. Price wanted to go into this M15 order block before rallying up again. So I took an L today, but my bias was the same. The thing I think uh, would be better for me is like when I see that price tap into one of my confluence points, like higher time frame fair value gap, and so not looking for M1 break of structure. Maybe wait for M3 or M5 or like a decent swing high like this one. Because like, yeah, I got break of structure in M1 right here, but it was just retracing to this fair value gap in order to go down again. So my two losses of today, I think could have been avoided with this. Like it's I'm targeting higher time frame liquidity point, so I should wait for like M3, M5 break of structure, like a really big movement, and not this thing. Like it's a big candle, but it didn't broke anything or so. So yeah, this was my first loss of the day. Then so to match what I say, price came back into this order block and this fair value gap, but it was already mitigated, so we didn't care. Then broke structure on the M5 and maybe the M15. Yeah, it's not cleanest price action, honestly. So yeah, M5 broke structure, left fair value gap. Yeah, sorry, I just need to find back my entry. I can't remember well. Yeah, yeah, okay. I took a breaker block entry, so from this candle right here, because like it just rally up, and so there was this big fair value gap, And so I decided to place my entry right at the close of this green candle right here at 3:12 New York time. Stop would have been right here, like below the lows of the previous order block touched. And so my take profit would have been on this sell side liquidity right here. So one loss and one win, 1.3 RR win. So it's not a big thing. It could have been better maybe waiting for price. Maybe once it's in this big fair value gap, switch down to M1 and then waiting for a block of structure. So like block of structure right here, waiting for fair value gap here, and then up, then entering from here, and my stop would have been here. Like this would have been way more clean. But yeah, this can be a good idea for the future. So like, yeah, like to really scalp down into the M1. But I didn't done this. We'll mark it down for tomorrow. Okay. So one loss, one win. Then I left the chart because it was like lunchtime. And so on the H1, price violated this fair value gap. But since it was my internal drawn liquidity, I was looking for another internal drawn liquidity. And then I saw this beautiful order block, like these two green candle on the H1 with displacement on it. And so on the 2022 mentorship, ICT talk a lot about this kind of order block with displacement. And so I was hoping to target some short with it and like targeting this order block. So when it touched right here, I have, yeah, it's technically M3 block of structure, but it's not clean. I did the same as this morning. Like it tapped perfectly. Like this was like a little bit confirmation because it tapped perfectly and filled perfectly the fair value gap, then broke structure, and like with displacement, broke your block, like the second trade of this morning. But this was M1 break of structure and not M5. So this was again what I potentially did wrong. But yeah, I had my bias. I was like bearish, and the confirmation was this fair value gap got respected. We were also in an order block. We broke structure on the M1 leaving displacement, and so I've placed an entry here. Stop loss, I guess, at the top of the order, at the top of the H1 order block. So right here, like here. And my first take profit would have been this M5 fair value gap, and the second one would have been all the way down here to the H1 bullish order block. I just um, saw. Yeah, so it was probably a bit too much trade, but I still think I will let price action develop a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this low will be taken and will be going down again, like just swap liquidity, and I don't see price coming up more really. I will do again my analysis to really check, but it's like this. But I've tried to do another analysis of GBP, like only looking with a liquidity, like liquidity point. And so this could have been the ideal trade of the day. Like for example, yeah, it's like the London kill zone starts right here at this point, well, already written out, like these two lines. Right before London Open, we were bullish. We see liquidity got sweep with a break of market structure on the M15, so big confirmation, leaving displacement. We are bullish. We enter right from this fair value gap. Stop loss at the low because it shouldn't be mitigated. So even with this candle going down, we don't care. First TP to the equal highs we told about, and the second one would have been the previous highs. But yeah, if we don't trade fair value gap, it would have been an ideal trade. But yeah, I think the main thing that I gained from today is maybe if I target if I do like some if I want to let my trade run for a few dozens of minutes or hours, maybe I should wait for maybe more M5, M15 break of structure than just M5 because than just M1. Sorry. End of the day, I'm tired. But yeah, like this would have been the good. This would have been like the perfect analysis. It's easy, like liquidity sweep, book, break of structure, book, displacement, entry from here, and then yeah, just even just this would have been yeah 2.4 error. So yeah, it's normal. I'm not perfect. It's only been 9 months since I've been trading. So this was my recap of the day. Bit longer. I talked a lot, but yeah, let me know if you have any tips for me and if I don't think it was bad trades, honestly. Maybe just needs more confirmation regarding break of structure. Yeah, considering my two losses, but my win, I think it was a good trade. But yeah, let me know and don't hesitate if you have any tips or question. Thanks.